Hey guys, welcome. I'm here to show you how I do my coffee enema as promised. Lots of people have been watching my live demonstration enema video, so I thought I'd do another one to show you what it's like to do a coffee enema. And plus, we'll do another enema, another type today that's called a high enema. This is my enema set here. I'm going to put it up high on this height, which is not usually how high I do it, but we'll do it today for the sake of you guys, for you to learn what it's like to do a coffee enema. Now, very oftentimes I'm very groggy because I've eaten something that has stuck inside me, and so in order to move things around, to get rid of the headache or to get rid of the grogginess, whatever, if you have like chronic fatigue. I used to have chronic fatigue. I used to have so many conditions. I used to have migraine headaches. So many different things were happening with me and I didn't know what to do. Well, as soon as I discovered the enema, I've been extremely happy because I get rid of a headache in a matter of minutes and I become invigorated and I feel great. So let's get started. This is what you'll need right here. Lots of people have been asking how many quarts of water. So this bottle here is a liter and a half, and this one is a liter and a half. I could probably fit at the most 2 of these bottles. So these 2 bottles I could fit into myself, but not always. So if I've eaten a lot, or if I've had like a heavy celebration day and I've had so much to drink and eat the previous day, I'm not going to be able to fit so much. So I've poured a few of these bottles, probably about 4 of them, and the water inside is warm. And I've poured them into this bucket, and I've also prepared this coffee here, which is just 2 shots of espresso, a very strong espresso. And I know other people do the coffee enema differently. They use organic coffee, they boil it in a special way, they do concentrations and things like that. I don't do any of that. This is my way of doing a coffee enema. I do it quite rarely. I don't do it very often, but we'll do it today for you guys. So all I do is just pour a portion of that coffee into the bucket, and I'm going to leave a little bit for next time because I might want to do another one this evening. Sometimes I do 2 enemas a day depending on how I feel. And so now I've got my mixture here, and all I do is just scoop it up with my pitcher, and then I transfer it into the enema set, and I make sure the closure is snapped closed. So I'm just going to show you. When you get your enema, it's going to have this crease in the middle there, and that's because this closure has been stuck there for a while. And so you just want to move it around just to remove this crease. And then also this closure, you want to stretch it out for the first time, just to make sure that it's going to, when it closes, it leaves you a little bit of room for the water flow. So I'm just going to close it completely, and then I'm going to transfer this mixture of coffee and water. And I don't need to stop this up because this stopper is keeping the water from flowing out. All right, so that's how much you need to have it full. And as I've showed you last time, we're cycling the water. And now I can feel that the flow is warm and coffee-ish, so I can stop the cycling. I can top it up a bit more, and then I can go ahead and do my thing. Well, before I get started though, I'm going to use this older towel that I've prepared, and I use it for enema purposes only. And I just put it on the floor. Like this, and I put it close to my enema. So this here is my enema station, you see. You can have this in any part of your house. Just prepare a little corner where you feel really, really relaxed and comfy, and then go ahead and get started. So all I do again is just insert the tip, and then I opened up my closure. As you can see, it's completely open. However, it is still a bit closed because of the little extension that extends. But because this is a high enema, I can't take this flow. This is a very strong flow for me. And as you can see, the water is almost halfway now, just because of that completely open position of the valve. So now that I've closed it a bit, as you can see, the water level is going down gradually and much slower than before. So now my water is almost done. What I'm going to do is top it up. I get a fresh pitcher of coffee water. And I do this with my little insertion tip inside me. I just had so much experience that I don't need to take it out to do this. So now I've inserted another liter. This is a quart size, okay? So this is my second quart. Now let's go ahead and take another position of insertion of the water. Okay? So I'm going to have the water going into me like this. All right. And as you can see, the level has gone down dramatically, even though my closure is pretty much closed, but the level of the water is dropping down quite fast. Alright, so now we're done with the second quart. Let's go ahead and do one more. Now the only reason why I would do coffee enema today in particular is because I wasn't feeling very good today. I had a bit of a headache, to be honest, and I felt very sort of stuffed up and full. So I thought this is a day for a coffee enema, and I thought I'd show you. So here again, I'm closing it down. I'm gonna turn around just like I did in my other demonstration, just to show you this is another position. And You guys be sure to subscribe to this channel not to miss any of my future videos and tutorials and demonstrations on how to do enemas, various different kinds. And make sure you give this video a thumbs up as well, and also comment if you have any questions or comments. I'd love to hear from you. Some people lay on the left, I like to lay on the right, but this high enema doesn't allow me to lay on the right too much because of the height and because of the side on which I've put the enema, so I can't turn around to the right. So again, the flow of the water has dropped, the level of the water has dropped completely, and now I'm full. I have 3 quarts inside me. That's 3/4 of a gallon. And I am ready to get up and do my exercise. Always make sure that when you're doing this whole enema procedure, colonic at home, you have the home to yourself and you don't have anyone in the house to bother you, to disturb you, to talk to you while you do this, especially while the water is entering your body, because this is the time when you need the most relaxation. And now I've removed the insertion tip from my anus and I'm ready to start doing some of my exercises. I could have entered another one of these enemas inside me, however I chose not to do that because I don't want to get too full of water. So here I can do a little bit of a massage. By the way, I've done the enema in many different places. I've even done an enema in airport bathrooms, in bathrooms of friends, in houses that I visited, in so many places. Now I feel extremely full, and because I've already felt not so well today, I'm not able to do so many exercises, but I'm just gonna go ahead and rotate a little bit. And I feel the water just sort of moving around, and I'm going to try and do a one of these other exercises just to make sure I cycle it around inside my intestines a bit more. That's a bit much because I'm really full. I feel really full. But I'm gonna do just some of my other exercise. I'm gonna jump around, and you can hear the water. I can really hear it. And I think I'm ready. Let's go to the bathroom with me. Follow me. Whew. This is gonna be challenging. How do I take you in the bathroom with me when I'm dressed in a full bodysuit? But I just twist it to the left, and because the water comes out liquid most of the time, mixed with all of your gunk. So what I do is we might want to put on the light, turn on the light so we can see a bit better, and I'm going to release now. Boy, I was really full. Oh. So that was the first release. That was very smelly. I'm doing a bit more massaging of my abdomen. It sounds almost like I'm peeing, but the water is really, really dark. It's brown. You can see it's brown. It's quite smelly. It's disgusting. I'm glad. Oh, all of this water is coming out of me, full of toxins, full of dirt, full of poisons. I feel so relieved. You can't even imagine how good I feel after an enema. And because the bidet gets emptied from the first time and it doesn't have time to fill up, I will have to pump it each time. Open the door to the bathroom, to the bedroom, so you can get some fresh air. Not this one, the other one. No, the other one. There you have an open window. Now I'm just peeing after my release, and I do feel another one coming, so just prop the door open. Just prop it open with something. Now, let me tell you what's good about the coffee enema. Even though I don't practice it every day, I will say this: the coffee enema is said to detox the liver, which means it's going to take out more toxins from the liver, and it's going to release the toxins from it and detox it. So if you want a healthy liver, it is said you should do coffee enemas. Now, because I get nauseated, I don't do coffee anymore. I don't drink coffee. I get nauseated from that smell. I will not do coffee enemas regularly. I will do them only in extreme cases, when I'm really not feeling well, like today, and immediately as soon as I just released the dirt from myself, I feel incredible now. I mean, it's such an immediate, instant reaction and a result that you will feel. It's incredible. It's simply unbelievable. So I think I'm pretty much done. And also someone asked me if the results of this water insertion last if they last a long time, meaning if this process in fact makes you sort of gives you diarrhea for the day. No, it does not. So basically what happens is you will release several times in the toilet and you will be finished. So there'll be no more need for you to go to the bathroom in that day, unless you do another enema that same day. Well, I hope you enjoyed this live presentation. I certainly had fun making this video for you. If you have any questions, please, 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 please comment below. I want to hear from you. I want all of your questions. I do want your thumbs up as well. And if you haven't subscribed, this is your chance, so you don't miss this channel. If you don't subscribe, you're gonna lose it. You're not gonna remember my name or something, and you're not gonna be able to find it. So be sure to press the red subscribe button. And I hope to see you again. I do various different videos on many different topics, such as alternative healing, health, cures, traditional folk medicine, and things like that. So if you haven't checked them out, be sure to check out my other videos. And I hope to see you again next week. Thanks for visiting. From me, Tetsi, and sunny London.